the local economy. I think there's a lot of benefits. Last year when it was held, there were few people who know that, and this year we found out that people struggled to buy tickets, and half of the tickets were sold out on the first day, and today you can see that all the seats are booked out and it's fully occupied. And we have parents who are here with their kids, and so every seat is booked out. And you ask me what benefit this will create to the locality. I think this is a very good demonstration of how we can combine culture and tourism. Longyou Grottoes is a very ideal place for concerts and for ensembles. So it's a very good place for you to listen to music, and we can spread this place to a larger audience, and this is a natural place for music, and I think that each and every place can find a entry point in developing their own culture and tourism. So traditionally when we come here, we are visiting the grottoes, but this time we are here to listen to the grottoes, and we combine music with these grottoes, and we brought a new life to these grottoes. So it must be a wonderful experience, and maybe in the future it will become something routine. Yes, I think it's in its genes, and it's very fitting to the overall planning and the overall scale that we are designing. So in addition to the highlights, what else can the audience expect? So as for stage, we have director Zhao Qi, who is in charge of stage design, lighting, and let me bring you to Director Zhao. So Director Zhao will give us some introduction about this performance in terms of stage design and lighting. So this is a concealed space, and we have to overcome a lot of difficulties. Yes, but the stage is naturally embedded in this landscape, and we have some lotus leaves, and so this is one of the most striking features of the Longyou Grottoes. So if you look from a distance, this seems just like a grotto, and it resembles the natural landscape of the grotto. So we are leveraging the sceneries already existing here, and this is also very good for acoustics. We have also made the best use of the sounding effect. So can give us some introduction around here. So we have a stage here, which is man-made, and on a stage you can see some river flow, and over there you can see the lotuses, and at the lotus you can see some frog, and so this is just like the steams from rivers. I think you have directed a lot of concerts here in China. What do you think will be the highlights of this performance? Well, I think there are two folds. The first is in terms of acoustics. This definitely is different from a concert hall. It's more pure, it's more natural. In terms of visual, we have this projection on a wall, and we're using the river in a grotto, and we combine all the elements together. So this will be a fine combination of both visual and acoustics. So all right, the performance is going to start. I won't take too much of your time, and we're going to be enjoying this wonderful performance with you. As you could see, that in about 3 o'clock, at about 3 o'clock, Lang Lang, the famous pianist, will present this performance in these grottoes. And this will be the first time that Lang Lang has performed in a grotto. And from the introductions that we just heard in this afternoon, we will play a lot of very famous songs, and some of the songs in Lang Lang's latest album will also be presented. So the performance will start momentarily, and let's move it to the right, and let's have some interviews. All right, so you brought your kids here to this concert. Yes. Have you expected a concert in a grotto? I haven't thought about. I learned the information because my kids they are learning piano. I think it's very fitting and it's very nearby, and so we just brought our kids here, and it's such a rare opportunity. So you are a local here. Yes. You never thought that you could hear a concert in a nearby grotto. Yes. So this is a international concert. There is a lot of international element. So what significance do you think this will have upon a old tourist site? So we never thought there could be an international high-end concert presented right near our homes. As a local, I feel more than proud to learn this piece of information. And it's very thrilling, and I believe that this will elevate the reputation of this place. It will benefit the tourism and brand of this site. And I'm very proud to learn that we have such a place very close to our home, and I believe it will benefit our artistic life. Well, let me ask a couple of questions to this kid. So, what is your expectations for this afternoon's performance? Well, I think he will play to Alice. Well, this is the one I'm looking forward to. Can you play that? I could play a little bit, but I dropped piano for a while. Is it because it's too difficult? Well, it's not exactly that. I think I haven't truly learned in depth what the sound, what the music is about. So keep it up. I believe that one day we'll be watching you perform on a stage. So a lot of the parents have brought their kids to this performance. So this is a training also for their kids, and so we are very much looking forward to this performance, which is actually at 3 o'clock, and later our cameraman will find a best position for the camera, and later the viewers will be able to pick up what is happening here through our lenses. I saw a manual of this performance, so in this afternoon's performance, Lana will play 5 songs, and they are the Eulogies of Gatterberg, To Alice, Jasmine Flower, and also I Love You, China. So these are the 5 songs Lang will play in this afternoon's performance, and as we just heard that all the tickets are booked out, we have a lot of light shows and also acoustic effects in this grotto, and we also have a huge number of audience who are very much looking forward to this performance. And this is also my first time sitting in a grotto listening to a music concert. I believe this is a dialogue between a time-honored grotto with modern music, and we are very much looking forward to the spectacle this afternoon.
A lot
of the viewers have just tuned in. Let me tell you again that we are in Longyou Grottoes of Zhejiang, and here In a moment, you will hear a spectacular music concert in this grotto, and later Lang Lang will come on the stage and play piano for you, and this is one of the highlights of this music series. And in addition to today, yesterday and also the day after tomorrow, we are going to have more concerts in the grotto, which has the history of more than 1,000 years. So we also will host seminars attracting famous musicians from both home and abroad, and who will gently present you a wonderful concert. So for this program in the afternoon, we are broadcasting live the live performance of Lang Lang in this grotto, which has the history of more than 1,000 years.
各位网友，有些可能刚刚点进我们的直播啊，我们现在是在浙江龙游石窟。
Dear viewers, some of you have just tuned in. Let me tell you again that we are right now at Longyou Grotto of Zhejiang. Later, you will hear a fantastic music performance, which we are gonna broadcast live. And Lang Lang will present you a music concert with piano, and this afternoon he's gonna play 5 songs. Here we have the Two Alleys, The Dream of Love, and Jasmine Flower, and also I Love You, China. The staff are right now adjusting the piano. This is very innovative a format of music concerts, and you can imagine the echo must be very loud, so that is why the professionals from music schools, they have conducted some tests, and they identified the best position to place the piano. This allows the best audio effect. So we are right now in a grotto, which is a man-made grotto from 2,000 years ago. It's also one of the most famous grottos in China. A lot of the audience, they have seated on a stage. They are waiting for the official opening of this music concerts. In addition to this concerts, we have a lot of music events tomorrow, and in the next few days, musicians from home and abroad, they will sit together for a joint performance to the audience here in Zhejiang. A while back, I had a conversation with the music commander of this concert. She told me that this is the second such music festival. The festival has played a very significant role in promoting the local economy. Traditionally, people come to this grotto to have a sightseeing tour or visit. Now you can see Lang Lang has walked in the stage. So nowadays people come to the grotto not just to have a sightseeing, but also to hear very fantastic music. And I believe that this music show will become a routine performance held here in Zhejiang. And you can see that the audience is very excited. Lang Lang has walked on a stage. In a few minutes, he will start his performance. All right, we're gonna leave the performance to all of you right now. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all the fans of music, good afternoon. The second Longyou Grotto International Music Festival is on right now. Well, this music festival is organized by the Longyou County government, Zhejiang Provincial Culture and Tourism Department. It's a great pleasure to have all of you here, and it's a great pleasure to serve as the moderator of this music concert. And today we have the distinct pleasure to have with us a world-famous pianist, Longyou, with us. I think you are all very familiar with him. And Longyou is also a popular name amongst all the kids, and he's a big idol of all of you. So Longyou is famous across the world. So he's known among Chinese households. He has won a lot of awards and titles. So we are now gathered in this grotto, which has the history of more than 1,000 years. It's also the first time that Longyou has performed in such a place. Without further ado, let's give a big round of applause to Longyou. So, what was on your mind when you received this invitation? I was very curious. I was very surprised that there is such a place in a county in Zhejiang. I had a lot of expectations. It's such a beautiful grotto, and I think I can have a lot of inspirations from this place. I can already hear your echo. I think this will be a very fantastic performance. And I heard that you're gonna play 5 different sounds here. Can you give us some introduction? I think the sounds that I have selected for this performance are very suitable to be played in such a place. A lot of those sounds, one of those sounds, when it was written, it was designed to be a lullaby. I love this song very much, and I believe this is a very suitable place to play this song. So I think this will be a collision between time and space. Here, the space So, when you were playing this song, how do you like the acoustic effect in this place?
更集中一些。
I think it's a lot better than what I expected.
估计这个回响很大。我还今天那个师傅饭
Before coming here, I thought there must be a lot of echo because it's in a concealed space, it's in an indoor space.
长出另外一个人，等于是省事儿了，弹一个人出来。
I think the echo may
今天没有感觉
reflect a different tone when I press one key of the piano. But today, when I actually played on the piano, it doesn't have this kind of negative effect. Alright, I'll leave the time with you and for you to play the second song. Thank you to Lang Lang. Isn't this spectacular? I had this feeling just now. I don't know if you have it also. So it feels that the sound actually comes from heaven and it's coming from nature. Yes, this is such a mysterious feeling, and I feel I'm surrounded by music. The music comes from everywhere, and I'm deeply impressed by this place. And I feel that the audience is very quiet when I was playing, and so this is such a great feeling. I had a lot of inspirations from this place. So Nalang has brought with him some CDs with his own signatures, and he's gonna send it free to some of the audience. So this is my latest CD. This is about the songs, works of Bach. And you also have the work of Church in this album. No, it's not included in this album. So how is the difference? What is the difference between these two different feelings? Well, I think it's totally a different feeling from indoor concert halls. Here, I feel that I can even touch my soul. So when I was performing, it was like a deja vu. I had some similar feelings from in the past. It seems that you're having a dialogue with someone from the ancient times, and it's such a great feeling. My feeling is that we already had a civilization from this place over the past 2,000 years, but today I just had this collision with ancient civilization with my music. All right, we're gonna have some Q&A session, and if you raise the question, you may have the chance of receiving this CD for free. I'm very excited to see that so many kids are here, sitting in the audience. Well, like I said, a lot of them are your fans. All right, now the Q&A session. So, who has a question? Please raise your hand. You'll be given a mic, so you're the questioner. Please take the mic and ask your question.